have already primed my eyes using Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. Not eyeshadow, just the Shadow Insurance primer. And I'm going to begin by placing a brow bone color. And this is called Vainilla. I'm going to take a flat shader brush to do that. And I'm just going to tap onto the shadow using a compact mirror and just brushing that on. For this look, I want to keep the eyelid looking really matte. Next up, I'm going to take a blending brush and taking a mineral shadow from Bare Minerals. This one is Angel. It's a nice purple shade. I am going to tap on a little bit onto the lid. And with the blending brush, put that on the crease, blending it upwards. Taking the color a little bit to the front of the eye. And as usual with mineral shadows or foundations, you don't need a whole lot of product. Next, what I'm going to do is taking that same shadow brush that I used, I'm taking a Sugar Pills Candy Crush and placing that on my lid. Just placing that on. And it has a lot of sparkle in it. I'm going to take a little bit of the same color and line my lower lash line, but just until the middle part here. And to intensify the color, just keep on patting with the brush until you get the intensity that you want. Not got the intensity that I want. So now what I'm going to do is add a little bit more sparkle and depth. I'm going to take a slightly darker color than that from Lioness, and it's also a mineral shadow. And with the same brush, what I like about these flat brushes is that it has sort of a tip. You can use it as for your lid or for your crease. Very convenient. And just place that here, creating another V. I'm tapping a little bit onto the middle of the lid. Just to give it a little more intensity. Okay, and now taking a smudge brush such as this, I'm going to be taking the Lancome palette in the color Ciel du Soir. It's a matte blue color that looks like that. This is from the Color Design Sensational Effects eyeshadow palette. And just taking this brush here, it's more of a smudge brush, and placing that on the outer corner of my eye, taking it up to the crease. Same here. And now I'm going to line my eyes with a shadow that comes in the Take Me to Brazil BH Cosmetics palette. Looks like that. And taking the color, well, first off I'm going to line my lower lash line with this blue here. Tap and line. And you may or may not drag the color all the way to create sort of a barrier, if you will, to not have the colors just kind of fall over, or give it a smoother look and just leave it like this, just lowering the lower lash line. Okay, and that's done. Now I'm going to take the black color here and placing it with this angled brush from Beauty's Factory. Take the black, and to create more depth, I place it slightly in front of the color I placed from Lancome, Ciel du Noir. Oh, here it is. I was going to dab onto it right where I'm standing, but it's here, I'm holding it. Okay, I'm starting to line with this color. And taking the blending brush, just gonna blend everything together. taking the Too Faced eyeliner that I use most of the time, as you can see, because I've sharpened it quite a bit. I'm going to line my lids with it. And this time I'm not going to create a wing liner. I'm just going to leave it here slightly, just to the corner. What I like about this pencil is that it glides easily and you don't have to like hurt your eyelids with another pencil that you might not want to spend the money for, and it turns out to be a not so good of a product. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to line my lower lash line with, this is Rimmel Scandalize. It's a waterproof liner in nude. This color really opens up the eye, and I'd rather use it than the white. The white is to create more of a dramatic look. This is pretty natural looking. Well, of course you can use your white liner, don't let me stop you, but I just prefer this one. And that's that. And just need to clean my blending brush with a paper towel and wipe off any shadow that might have fallen. And now I've created myself a nice dark circle. Okay, let me just take this off with a paper towel. Apply some mascara. Start with my bottom lashes this time. And as usual, just start at the roots in a zigzag motion. Now I'm going to set my face using a powder, setting powder. This is translucent. It's like a little bit of a swirling around, just like you would a mineral shadow. And cover your face. My forehead. I'm gonna apply a little bit and then my eyes to set it. Okay, now I'm going to be using a bronzer. This is in Rayos de Sol. I'm just taking this with a smaller, no, I'll use the same brush. Just swirl that on too. That's what the color looks like. And I'm stuck in my cheek. It's in circular motions. And what I like about this bronzer is that it already has a highlighter. So you do your contour and your highlighting at the same time. To the forehead. Just a little more. Use that as a blush as well. On my chin and across my nose. Now for blush, I will be taking a smaller brush. This is in the color Chedron. It's a nice kind of a brick color. I'm placing on the high part of my cheek. Same on the other side. You don't want to go looking like this or just stand like this. No, you want to be evened out. Just a little bit on my forehead there. It also acts as a bronzer. And as you can see, immediately brought some color into my face. On my nose. And for lips, I'm going to be using two glosses. No liner. I'm going to be taking a bottle gloss from NYX. This is in Eclair. And I cannot pen it because it's brand new. There. Most of the time, as you have seen, I start with the bottom lip. Now people like to start with their upper lip on a plain gloss or lipstick. It creates the same effect at the end. I think it should. And as I have already mentioned, I really like this glosses. How cute. And on the center of my lip, this is a Milani 3D Glitzy Glamour Gloss in number 43. And placing that just on the middle of my lips. Blot or press my lips together. In my case, I'll press my lips together. And that's today's look. I hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day. Bye.